Hello and welcome back to Ben Jordan, Paranormal Investigator. We're on to case 3 now, which is the Sorceress of Smailholm. Probably pronouncing that wrong, but anyway, we're apparently heading over to Scotland now, so very interesting. Anyway, let's watch the intro. Don't like when we got creepy music box music going on. Okay, we got the creepy cultist back. Time draws near, my brethren. Soon it shall be time to prepare the sacrifice so that we may continue to live. However, we must be wary in the coming days. As you know, the sacrifice is very important to all of us. We cannot afford to have anything go wrong. Cauldron has foreseen the arrival of a stranger who we must monitor very closely. Cauldron shows now the face of this newcomer. Oh great, it's Ben, because of course it is. Murdered, you say? That's awful. Yes, of course. As soon as we're done talking, I'll book a flight to Scotland. Don't worry, Mr. McBee. If anyone can solve your daughter's murder, it's me. Right then, I'll see you in a couple of days. Weird. Wasn't expecting to get international cases so early in my career. What a case this is going to be. They get out to Scotland. The following day. Hotel Smailholm. This must be the place. Heck of a storm outside, isn't it? Aye, it's been a common occurrence this time of year. Will you be wanting a room then? Yes please, I've come a very long way and I need some rest. From America, by the sounds of it. Yes, my name is Ben Jordan and I'm a paranormal investigator. Some local townspeople called me over to investigate the murder of their 2 children. Hey, that'd be the McBees down the road. Terrible tragedy, that. But we can speak of these things later. Let me check you in first. The room will be the furthest door on the right, at the top of the stairs. Here is your key. If you have any questions, my name is Marcus Tibbins. Welcome to the Hotel Smailholm. Thanks, Marcus. I appreciate it. Okay, just had a quick check. Yeah, it looks like there's no voice acting for this one, so I gotta do it all myself. Okay. Can we touch it? It's not a very good idea. Excuse me, Marcus. Yes, Luddy? Okay, the Smailholm. What can you tell me about the village of Smailholm? The Smile. Yeah, that one. You'll find no finer place in all of Scotland. The village may be very small, but our history is rich and diverse. We have many a sight to see, I'll tell you that. Unfortunately, I myself don't get much of a chance to get out there, but we're running this in and all. If you want the specifics, you'd be better off asking someone else. Fair enough. Hey, do you know anything about the murders of McBee children? Aye, 'tis a tragedy in our town's history. 2 children found out in the woods. Poor wee things had both their throats cut. Rather gruesome and kind of morbid. The bodies we found strange markings. I would say they were almost ritualistic. It's awful. Who would do such a thing? For years we have been there have been rumours of witches. Innocent has done nothing but fuel those rumours. In fact, I've heard tell that a culprit has been captured and put in town jail. But then, for all I know, there's only a rumour. Yet to go to the jail and see for myself. Or meself. Okay, so we gotta go to the jail and do some questioning. You say there are witches in Smailholm? Rumours is all I've heard. I'm not a superstitious man, me. But there are plenty of others in the village who wouldn't think twice about blaming witches for the ills that have plagued downtown over the years. As I already said, there are persistent rumours that a young woman has been captured in connection with the McBee children's murder. But again, you do better asking someone else, like the constable at the table over there. I see, thanks for the information. My pleasure, laddie. Well, great, we got witches laughter this time for our collection thing at the top here. Also, the constable, is it this stun looking dude over here, or this guy over here? I'm sure we'll find out in due time. Tell me about yourself. I reckon there isn't much to tell. My name is Marcus Tibbins, and I run the hotel. We're just a local country inn, meeting place for the townspeople to relax and have a pint, and a locale for the few tourists we get to rest for the night. I've been running this inn for 15 years now, taking over after me father got too old to do so. Someday, my son will take over the job, and the process shall continue as it has for 3 generations now. See you later, Marcus. Take care, Ben. Okay, let's have a talk to Gaston over here. Hello there. Yes? What can you tell me about the town? It's nice enough, I guess. Have you been living here long? Whole life, actually. It used to be a nice place, but lately there's been strange things going on. Like what? I don't know what to think anymore. Have you heard anything about the murders recently? Of course, everyone in town has. But these 2 daughters were found dead in the woods with strange markings on their bodies. What do you think happened? It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. This is clearly the work of the local witches. Say there are local witches? Of course. This is the first time they've openly murdered children for all of us to see, but for years there have been strange disappearances in town. They've just been covered up so nobody panics. But I know better. I've seen those strange lights and heard noises coming from the woods at night. I held that one of the biggest witch holidays is only 3 days away. Interesting. Who knows what horrors await us all? Hey, calm down. I'm sorry, but this has gotten me very upset. Could we talk about something else, please? Okay, so some useful information. Tell me about yourself. Rather not, it's all the same to you. Okay, fine. Hey, I'm not here to pry. I mean, I kinda am, but will you at least tell me a name, though? Wallace Krim. Pleasure to meet you, Wallace. I'm Ben Jordan. Likewise, I'm sure. Take it easy. Goodbye. You're not suspicious at all that you won't give me any information about yourself. Okay, what about this guy over here? Excuse me, how can I help you? What can you tell me about this village? nice place with little crime. Yeah, until recently. I can tell you with no bias that this is one of the best places to live in the world. We've got some lovely buildings here in town, and the tower nearby, which is a popular tourist attraction. As to know, to get some free time, I highly recommend looking around. Well, I'm sure we'll be doing a lot of looking around, at least until we solve the murders. Who are you? My name is Angus McGee. I'm the local constable. You're the constable. My name is Ben Jordan. I'm a paranormal investigator. Pleasure to meet you. Hold on. Did you say Ben Jordan? Yep, I certainly did. So you're Ben Jordan. There was a man in here looking for you earlier. Well, there was. Hey, the city was also in town conducting an investigation. Asked if you had arrived yet. Oh, we got some competition. Tell me more about this other investigator. Not very friendly at all. In fact, I'd say he was quite rude. Didn't catch his name, but he was definitely English. You say he was asking if I'd arrived yet? I seemed particularly interested in meeting you. If he intends to stay in this town, he will have to get a room board here, so you'll probably meet him yourself soon enough. I can hardly wait. Okay, so there's somebody else investigating the murders. Interesting. What can you tell me about the recent murders? A horrible, horrible business. Murder itself is bad enough, but when 2 children are killed, well, it just makes you want to catch the bastards who did it, even more. Deliver justice yourself. Any ideas who might have done it? Yes, well, but it's purely speculative at this point. This village is quick to turn to superstition. Accusation of sorcery and witchcraft have been thrown around. Yeah, we've noticed that. You say there are witches here? That's what most people around here believe. I myself was raised to believe that there are witches in Smailholm, but I have yet to see any with my own eyes. Of course, the idea of real magic is easy to dismiss. I've heard plenty of stories about people who claim to be witches, practice sick and perverse rituals. Horrid things like animal sacrifices, orgies, and stealing. Even though it's a dream living here, the village hasn't been spared from the influence of modern day nutters. Like I said, there's a rumour going around that you got a prisoner. Aye, 'tis true. Young lady by the name of Mary Blaine. She was asleep in the woods the morning the children were found. Okay, weird that she's sleeping in the woods, but she had no proof against her. She was at the scene of the crime and claims to have forgotten how she got there. That's all the proof I need to arrest somebody. Yeah, not really. I mean, it's all very convenient, but she might not be guilty. Well, you can feel free to visit her in jail once the rain stops. You can somehow prove her innocence, I'll listen. After all, it'd be a shame to hang such a lovely lady. God, you're gonna do barbaric things like that? Hang? But I thought they outlawed death penalty in Britain. They did, but when you have a witch on your hands, special measures are taken. I'll leave you to your relaxing. Come back if you want to chat some more. Well, I think we need to save this Mary gal, cause my god, that's unfortunate for her. And there's a giant moose on the wall here. Take her head hangs over the front door. And take it. I can't reach it, damn. Shame. Maybe we can get it as a trophy once we're done with this place. Okay, there is a door here, or can I not go through it? Okay, guess I'm not going back there. Okay, let's see. This isn't your room. Which one is my room then? Look, this one must be my room. Lock your room and go in. Ah, there we go. Man, that is a big ass bed. My god, I'd love to have a bed like this. Though I wouldn't have the room for it. Really satisfied that you have learned some valuable information pertaining to the case, you go to bed. Oh. Okay, well, it sounds like the storm has stopped. Nothing in the cabinet except dust. Yeah, we don't really need that much dust. Unless we can pertain it to some puzzle solving. But I don't know what we can solve with dust. I can't see any way to open a window. Okay, well, I guess we're leaving then. Oh, entering the lobby, you see you are quickly startled by a shrill and piercing voice. I say, you there. Are you Ben Jordan? Yes. Who wants to know? I would appreciate it if you come down here and speak to me face to face, young man. Okay, I'll be right down. I can tell I'm gonna have fun with you, aren't I? So, this is Ben Jordan, the great paranormal investigator. Somehow I was expecting more. Now, wait just a second. Just who do you think you are to come in here and... I am Percival Quentin Jones, PhD. I am a professor at Oxford University, specialised in criminology. I have come to visit this village to solve the murders of the two McBee children. Yeah, well, so have I. Yes, you were no doubt summoned by the superstitious fools who seem to think that there are witches involved. So that's poppycock. I'm here to conduct a criminal investigation. I must tell you, I don't need a so-called paranormal investigator muddling up my affairs. So I would appreciate it if you kept your investigations as far away from mine as possible. Now look here, Mr. Jones. That's Professor Jones to you. Alright, Professor. I was called out here to investigate the murders, and I intend to carry out said investigation to the best of my abilities. I'm not here to step on your toes, so I'd also appreciate it if you did the same and stayed away from me. Very well, then I hope we don't meet again anytime soon. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some real work to do. Okay, well, fuck you. Jeez, what an arsehole. I mean, we were warned that he was an arsehole, so... Anyway, let's get out of here. You have more important things to do than right now to picking flowers. Okay. Simon Reed's jail. Seems self-explanatory enough. Okay, so they got the jail right next door. That's pretty handy. And you must be Mary. Excuse me? Yes? Are you Mary Blaine? I am. My name's Ben Jordan. I'm a paranormal investigator. A paranormal investigator, you see? That sounds interesting. It has its moments, I guess. So, Mr. Jordan, what brings you all the way from America to our village? Well, how can I put this lightly? I'm here to investigate the murder of the McBee children. Oh, I see. I suppose you're here to question me, since I am in jail on an accusation of that particular crime. Yes, I am. I figured as much. At least you seem kinder than the other fellow. Who, you mean Percival Quentin Jones' character? Aye, that's the one. Sure you know of the rumours going around that the murders were the work of local witches? Indeed. People in town have always thought me to be different. I suppose it's because I spend lots of times out in the woods. Before you ask, no, I am not a witch. I've lived in this village all my life. My parents both died in a car crash when I was 6, so I was raised by my grandmother. She was a bit eccentric, so the townsfolk used to say she was a witch. Since she raised me, I inherited the same accusations. As a result, I have been falsely imprisoned on purely circumstantial evidence. Of course, the fact that I have no alibi is not helping my case. Alright, how about you just tell me what happened the day of the McBee's children were murdered? As I recall, the night before, I went to bed earlier than usual. I suppose I should tell you I suffer from insomnia, and have also been known to sleepwalk. That's why you were out there then. So, on the rare instance that you actually sleep, you tend to find yourself waking up in strange places? Exactly. I got very sleepy, so I decided to take advantage of the fact and get some rest. Next thing I know, I'm woken up by Constable McGee. Tells me that children have been murdered. He asked me what I was doing so close to the bodies. I tried to explain, but he had 2 other villagers with him. They immediately accused me of the crime, and as I couldn't explain my whereabouts, the sheriff had no choice but to lock me up here. Afraid that unless some contrary evidence is found, I'll be headed to the gallows. Not to sound like a jerk or anything, but you seem awfully calm about this. I mean, if I were in your position, I'd be yelling obscenities and pounding the walls by now. I've been one to raise my head, Mr. Jordan. I suppose you've lived your entire life being blamed for other people's problems. Learn to block your emotions. I'm sorry. Oh, don't be. It's not your fault. Well, I'll do my best I can to help you, Mary. Don't believe you killed those children. It's very kind of you, Mr. Jordan. Mr. Jordan is my father. Call me Ben. Alright then, Ben. Yeah, don't look like that you're laughing at this poor woman's misfortunes. Yeah, poor girl. Going through hell. Especially with this McGee guy having found her. She's in a very unfortunate position. So you say this Percy guy was in here earlier? Oh yes, and was quite rude. He asked me what had happened, but didn't let me finish the story. I told him about the accusations of witchcraft. He became flustered and stormed out. Yeah, I met him this morning at the inn. Gave me some crap about not getting in his way. Seems to be a hardcore skeptic. Investigating this case the old-fashioned way. Oh, he won't be getting very far with the attitude he's got. Can you tell me anything about the village? Well, aside from the superstitious townsfolk, the town is very pretty. There's a lovely forest out to the east of town, and a Smailholm tower, but you can't go inside anymore. What's that? How come? Someone locked it years ago and lost the key. Okay, who is that someone? Isn't much of interest inside though, just old books and town records and the like. It'd be perfect for somebody to hide out in though. Oh, and there's a lovely church in town as well. You haven't seen it yet. Thanks, I'll be sure to check those out. Okay, what about the constable? Where is Constable McGee? I haven't the faintest idea. Just leaves prisoners all alone all day. Well, I suppose he doesn't consider me a maximum security risk, now does he? I guess not. I'll see you later. Please do come back. It's nice to have someone to talk to. Yeah, one that isn't running his mouth. There's also a wanted poster here. The old faded wanted poster hangs on the wall. Can I take it? Can't take it. Jeez, Ben, control yourself. I fucking love this game so much. Okay, can I walk off this way or? Nope, that's all I can do. Okay. Let's go explore the rest of the town. Oh, there we go. You had to find a very specific spot to click on. Okay, what have we got? It's McGee's house. Nice looking place. Okay, nice to know. This house looks much more well guarded than the others. Maybe the inhabitants are antisocial type. Small plaque on the door reads Crim. Okay, interesting. Small plaque above the door reads McBee. Large house. You can't say you care much about the color scheme. Okay, let's try. Okay, not get no answer. Constable McGee must be out here. Yeah, that's he'll be at the bar store. Okay, let's see if anybody's home at these other places. Knock the door. Voice from inside says, "Come in." Oh, hi. Are you the McBees? Hi, we are. I'm Ben Jordan. We spoke on the phone, remember? Oh, of course. Please do come in, Mr. Jordan. You'll excuse us if we aren't very hospitable at the moment, but I'm sure you understand the reason why. Yes, my deepest sympathies to both of you. Promise you I'll do the best I can to get to the bottom of this. Yeah, I mean, it can't be easy losing a child, let alone two of them. The last bookshelf hangs over the sofa. It seems to contain some kind of encyclopedia set, but it doesn't look like any you're familiar with. Okay, let's have a chat. Shall we? I'll ask you folks some questions. That's what you're here for, isn't it? Yeah, well, if we want to get to the bottom of it, we do have to unfortunately ask the questions. Tell me about yourselves. My name is Adam McBee, and this is my wife, Ellen. How do you do? We're just normal residents of the Smailholm. Work at a bank in the nearby town. And I stay at home with the children. Oh, I'm sorry. About what? The children were murdered, dear. I'm sorry, I suppose the truth hasn't really sunk in yet. God, that's sad. Jeez, I feel terrible. It's alright, Mr. Jordan. It's a difficult situation for all of us. I know it's a difficult subject, but what can you tell me about the murder of your children? Oh, my poor babies. There, Ellen, it's alright. Well, a couple of nights ago, I awoke in the middle of the night. I had a feeling something wasn't right, so I got out of bed and checked on our daughters. You can imagine my surprise when I found they weren't in their room. Next morning, Constable McGee came to us with the horrible news. And yeah, this is very difficult questioning, but it needs to be done. Tell me about your daughters. Names were Jessica and Julia. Jessica was 7 and Julia was 5. They were the two most beautiful girls that you ever saw. I loved them so much. So difficult to believe they're gone. Buried them in the church graveyard. I always loved going to the church. Do you have any idea who could have done this? Hey, that's easy. It was witches. So you believe witches killed your daughters? Hey, not just any witches. Sure has been that crazy old hag who lives in a cottage outside of town. I caught glimpses of her wandering into the woods, muttering to herself. Hey, all this bad news. So you don't think Mary Blaine had anything to do with it? Mostly working with the old woman. Hey, she just didn't escape the scene fast enough. That's why she's in jail. I no doubt she'll confess before they hang her, and identify the old hag as her accomplice. Then we can finally be rid of those two witches for good. And I just had a very dark and gruesome thought. If they want the witches gone so badly, how badly do they want them gone? Enough to kill their own children? Who's the old lady? Witch lad, she's a witch. Do you have any proof of that? Not for certain, but as I said, she lives alone and spends ages in the woods. God knows what horrible things she does out there. I only had some solid evidence to link her to our daughter's murder. I'd go over there right now and give her a piece of my mind. What's her name? Maybe I can go talk to her. I don't know her name, but it doesn't matter. She won't talk to you. She doesn't talk to anyone. Well, it's still worth a shot. And that laugh always creeps me out. Anything you can tell me about the village? This place used to be so nice and peaceful before children started being murdered in the streets. No, Ellen, calm down. Children are not being murdered in the streets. Being murdered in the woods. The woods are just as bad. This village isn't safe anymore. You're right about that. The village was our home for many years, but we're leaving. Didn't mean to skip past that. We're headed to Kelso. My brother lives there and we'll be staying with him until we find a new residence. I'm sorry to hear you'll be leaving your home. There's nothing left for us here anyway. I haven't got anything further to ask. So be it. Don't hesitate to come back if you think of any more questions. Okay, well, just want to take a quick look around your house a bit more before I leave. Portrait of a pale, bald man hangs above the fireplace. Something about it makes you uneasy, though you can't quite put your finger on exactly what. A small photo on the mantle shows that McBee is on vacation somewhere. A small blue bottle adds a nice touch to the room. Okay, now large fireplace. Okay, well, I reckon we leave. Don't think there's much else we can do in here. Well, I'm gonna get going. Okay, goodbye, and then let's go. Oh, I don't have any business with the Crims, okay? Okay, what's on this side over here? Small brass sign points to the direction of the church. Okay, let's walk over there then. Of course, we got the creepy organ music for the church. Very fitting. It belongs to the McBee children. That's sad. Jessica and Julia McBee. Rest now, we children, for ye are with the Lord. And that's sad. Edgar McGraw. Loving father, husband, and 3-time Smailholm Caber Toss champion. Margaret Billings, Rest ye with the Angels. Alice Wilkins. Soho's oldest living resident, yeah. But just look at that. 1787 to 1902. Okay, hold on, so my math is correct. 225 years old. my god. Okay, was she even human? Who knows? Gonna Blaine. God have mercy of your soul. On your soul. Harrison Krim. Interesting. Gone but never forgotten. Alright. Okay, I thought that might have been another grave, but okay, I don't need to go into the church, okay. Okay, so we can head out. Okay, let's follow the path out and see what we can find. Oh, I'm probably gonna get lost very easily. Martian knothole is sitting to the tree trunk. Another give me interest inside the knothole. God damn. Alright, battle signpost indicates the town of Salem into the north and Salem Tower to the west. Okay, well I guess we'll go to the tower next. Go this way. Okay, interesting tower. Just looks like every other tower in every adventure game. Doors locked with a giant padlock. Okay, so yeah, we can't go in. Yeah, that's right. They did say that it was locked. Come to the end of the path to the west. This is where the famous Smailholm Tower is located. Okay, let's go the other way then. Oh, hello. That must be the other witch then. Cottagewood door is set into... yeah, okay. Can we go inside? Hello, anyone home? And it doesn't seem to be anybody home right now. Ah, damn. Okay, well, we shall follow the old lady out. Excuse me, miss, can I talk to you, please? I just hope she's not leading me into some sort of trap. Where are you gonna go now, old egg? Old woman stops at the riverside. Decide to keep out of sight. Why? River of life, I call upon your spirits. Old woman begins some incantation, but you can't hear her very well over the sound of the river. So she is a witch. Well, what do you know? Looks like we got ourselves a witch. But is she the court? Yeah, but is she the killer though? Okay, let's see where this other path leads off to first, before we go back to the cottage. Can I not go any further? Reach the end of the path and standing in front of a dark forest, the area makes you feel somewhat uneasy. Okay. I guess there's nothing here. Let's see if she's home now. You're shuffling inside the cottage, and then a voice that says, "Who is it?" Sure, let's identify ourselves. Hi, my name is Ben John. I'm a paranormal investigator. Voice says, "So what? What do you want from me?" Say you saw her by the river. Okay, we'll try saying that. Ma'am, I'd really appreciate it if you let me in. Voice says, no how. And maybe I'll just go back to the village and tell the constable about your little spell by the river. There is a long pause. Finally hear the door being unbarred and the voice saying, "Suppose you better come in." Hello ma'am, I'm Ben John, paranormal investigator. What do you want from me? I'm just an old woman. Please calm down, ma'am. I just wanted to ask you some questions. Oh, that's alright, I suppose. First of all, what were you doing down by that river? I was hoping nobody would see me. It was so superstitious around here. I'm a Wiccan. In simpler terms, I suppose you could say I'm a witch. But Wiccans aren't evil. They practice nature magic. Surprised me, young man. Expected you to have the mindset of the townsfolk. You have to be open-minded and do your research when you're in my line of work, ma'am. It seems so. By the way, my name is Wilma Wiggins. Welcome to my cottage, Ben. Hopefully that was not you laughing at me, but... Yeah, so you're Wiccan, okay. Yeah, Wiccans are very different from witches, but... Okay, let's ask some questions. Wilma? Yes, Ben? Tell me about yourself. Well, I already told you, my name is Wilma Wiggins. I came to live here 30 years ago. You lived in this cottage the whole time. I've never really had much to do with the village, as they all seem to think I'm a dark witch. How do you survive? I'm self-sufficient, boy. I grow my own food and plenty of books to keep me entertained. I live a quiet and peaceful life and wouldn't have it any other way. What can you tell me about Smailholm? So, if you mean the town, not much. I haven't set foot in there at least 20 years. However, the area around the village is quite nice. Smailholm Tower is one of the prettiest buildings around. The forest is quite nice this time of year. Weather could do with some improving, but you can't have everything, I suppose. Tell me about the tower. Lovely place. It's a shame you can't get in there anymore. Can you believe someone locked it and lost the key? What's inside? All documents, town ledgers, diaries, that sort of thing. But the view from the top is breathtaking. I had the pleasure of going up there once. Yeah, making me wonder why somebody wanted to lock it up in the first place. Maybe they don't want certain information getting out. Do you have anything about the recent murders? Murders? Who was murdered? You mean you don't know? I'm not informed on the happenings in the town. Well, a local couple's children were murdered. Bodies were found in the woods with strange markings on them. God help us. Do you have any idea who would have done it? If you want, what you said is true. It sounds as though this is the work of dark witches. Of course, we can't jump to conclusions. Might just be an insane local. If you like it, I know of a spell that can determine the fate of the children. Oh, but what am I thinking? Probably won't work. It's worth a try, at least. Mention a spell that could tell us what happened to the children. Yes, but I don't know if it'll work. You need to bring me 2 very specific items, and I don't know if you'll be able to get them. I'll try my best. What are they? First off, you'll need an item belonging to the children. I might try asking the parents for something, but I don't know if they'll be willing to part with anything in their grief. So we gotta go to stealing. Great. Second, you need an item belonging to someone accused of the crime. Has anyone been accused? That they have? Actually, yes. A young lady named Mary Blaine is in the jail accused of the crime. I see. Well then, just bring me those 2 things and I'll be able to see what happened to the children. Okay, what about the McBees? You don't happen to know the McBees, do you? No, who are they? Parents of the murdered children. They seem to know you. Everyone in town knows about me. They all think I'm a witch. I suppose these would be people who told you they thought I killed their children. Well, yes, they did. I should have guessed. It's always so easy for people to blame their problems on things they don't understand. You know, now that you mention it, it reminded me of my conversation with them. Can't quite place what it is, but something seems strange about them. Strange how? I don't know. Kinda got the feeling they were too sad. Really didn't seem natural. But there's something else. Oh, maybe it's just my imagination. Not really good at handling myself when other people are upset. There's one thing I've learned in my life, Ben, is that appearances can be deceiving. You should trust your instincts. Well, that's all. I'll be on my way. Goodbye, Ben. Okay, let's have a look around first. It contains a few wicked-looking items, as well as bed. I wonder, let's light in, looks out into the field beyond the cottage. A wooden chair on a rug in front of a bookshelf. This must be where Wilma reads. Bookshelf contains many books. Okay, nothing interesting there, I guess. Okay, we'll leave you be, Wilma. We'll get you those items, I guess. You can leave, there we go. Oh, here we go. Yeah, ask for a personal item. Alright, can I ask you a favor? What is it, Ben? Well, it's kind of hard to explain, but what it pretty much boils down to is I need something of yours for a spell to determine what happened to the bee girls. A spell? Are you definitely magic, then? Sort of. Woman Wiggins is helping me. Whoop, didn't mean to skip past that. Yes, I do, but she told me she was a Wiccan. Didn't even know about murders. Ah, Ben, you're so trusting. Tis a noble quality, but one that might get you hurt someday. Anyhow, if you think it will help me clear my name, I'll do it. Of course, all I can give you is my locket, and I'd hate to part with it. I promise I will take extremely good care of it. Alright, Ben, I believe you will. The locket was given to me by my grandmother. It was my mother's before she died, so it's very special to me. Understand. Got my grandfather's ring. He was the only one in my family who supported my love for the paranormal. You'd kill me if I lost it, so I'll treat your locket with the same respect. Oh, didn't mean to scare that either. No thank you. Okay. Mary takes off her locket, which you carefully put away. I'll see you later. Please do come back. It's nice to have somebody to talk to. Okay. Well, we're about to get ready to leave for Kelso. Haven't got time to chat. Alright, I'll be on my way then. Now, did you remember to take Jessica's bear to their grave? Oh, here we go. I did. Oh, thank you for the subtle hint and direction. Okay, so we need to go to the graveyard then. Well, that's rather convenient for us though. Okay, let's grab the bear. Like, I'm so sorry, but remembering it's where you take the teddy bear. And I kind of feel bad for taking the bear, but... Okay, well, we got our item, so yay. Hello, Ben. What can I do for you? Okay, well, we do have the items. That's all. Oh, okay, I guess. Okay, open our inventory. Here's a look at I got it from Mary. Great work, lad. And we also have this teddy bear. Find the teddy bear on the grave for the McBee girls. Will it work for the spell? Yes, that should be perfect. Thank you. Done well, Ben. Now I have all I need for my spell. Fortunately, it would take a while to prepare, but come back first thing tomorrow morning. I'll have it ready for you. Okay, thanks, Wilma. You've been more than helpful. Since it's getting late anyway, decide to head back to the inn. Seems to be some commotion in here. Oh god, what's happening now? The Blaine girl denies having anything to do with the murders. Something is not right around here. Do you know anything you're not telling me? It's like I told you, Professor. I'm but a humble innkeeper. If it didn't happen here, it's likely I would find out about it much later. I swear to you, if I find out you've been holding back information. You there, Jordan, what are you doing here? I'm staying at the end. Came back to get some rest. I suppose you've been dilly-dallying about all day, asking about witches and all that paranormal nonsense. Maybe so, but at least I haven't been going around being a jerk to the villagers like you. I might remind you that I have a double murder on my hands, and an entire village of suspects. I'm not about to coddle them. Still, you might find people more cooperative if you're not a complete dick to them. How dare you? I'll have you know my methods have never failed me. Unlike yourself, I don't go around seducing the locals. What do you mean, seducing the locals? Oh, come now, you can't fool me. I went back to interrogate the Blaine girl in jail. She told me you had been there. She was obviously quite smitten, very uncooperative with me. Ridiculous, I say. She was smitten? Yes, seems she fancies you, but enough of this foolishness. I still have work to be done. Fuck you. Don't want to see you around anymore. Honestly, him is the most unpleasant bastard I've ever met. He has not been hugged much as a child. Clearly not. Anyway, I'm going to bed. Good night, Marcus. Good night, laddie. Oh, man. Sometimes, Ben's ruthlessness can be quite on the nose, but very much true. Especially, when it comes to, gentlemen like, other detective there, and yeah, pretty much deserve it. But anyway, let's get on out and go meet back with our little Wiccan friend. Door slightly ajar, I don't like that. Oh shit. Well, I noticed your door was slightly open and... oh my god. Could have done something like this. Shit. This does not look good. Does not look good at all. There's a symbol there too. What does this mean? A large symbol painted on the wall in red. Sends a shiver down your spine. A woman lies on the floor, dead. Judging by the large wound on her head, you guess she was bludgeoned to death. God, that's an unfortunate way to go. Ah, fuck me. Why does he have to be here? Well, what do we have here? No time for snide remarks now. Will Wiggins has been brutally murdered. What? Who is Wilma Wiggins? The old woman who lives in the cottage. Yesterday she was helping me try to find out what happened to the McBee children. When I came to see her today, I found someone had broken in and murdered her. This is more serious than I thought. Clearly we have a killer on the loose. He may strike again at any moment. Gee, you think? Save the sarcasm, Jordan. You're way out of your league here. I must return to the village and call for reinforcements. I'm warning you, stay out of my way. This case is no longer your concern. Do you mean no longer my concern? So obviously there's something very wrong here. I need to find out what it is. Leave it to the professionals. Your little witch hunt is over, Mr. Jordan. I appreciate it if you left the village by tonight. Just a minute. I mean it. If you're still here by the time the police arrive, I shall have no choice but to consider you a suspect and hold you for questioning. It's your choice. I hope you make the right one. Or we could just probably hopefully solve it today. Then we can both take our leave. Oh, damn right I will. Oh, fuck me then. Okay, so... Yeah, I get the distinct feeling that the parents of the murdered children are in on it somehow. Don't know how or why, but yeah, something is very, very off here. Was that there before? Don't think that was there before on the tree. I think it's been written on the tree in dark red substance. Examine the message more closely. Yeah, I don't understand it. Looking at the witch code on the tree gives you the creeps. Oh, okay, so we can talk to her about Wilma's murder. Wilma Wiggins has been murdered. What? Went to go see her about the spell this morning and found her house had been broken into. She was inside on the floor. It was horrible. Oh, you poor dear. But that's not all. Oh? Yeah, there's an old mark. Someone drew a symbol on Wilma's wall. What kind of symbol? I'll show you. Put your copy of the Paranormal Investigator's Handbook and open to page 143. Oh, wait, we have it in our book? See here? It was identical to the witch's code mark for murder. Oh. Right, so does this mean... I think it just might. Something in town who thinks they're a dark witch. I'm scared, Ben. Don't worry, Mary. All we know is just one person. It shouldn't be too difficult to track them down. Be careful, Ben. We'll see you soon. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Let's take a look at this book a bit more closely then. Or not? Okay, I guess not. Yeah, that's interesting. So, plot thickens. I want to go have a talk to the people here. Because I get this distinct feeling that maybe one of them is not exactly saying the truth. We get no answer, okay, so they're not home. Which it makes them even more suspicious. Hold on. Odd. Some of the flowers look a bit more crimson than usual. Almost like blood. What's in here? A sicker feeling, you begin to search the flower bed. Sure enough, you find a blood-stained crowbar. Oh, I think we found the murder weapon. Are we allowed to use the murder weapon? I don't know. Oh, I can. Lovely. Using the crowbar, you pry off the lock. Oh, we can get in here now, so yay, I guess. Okay, let's have a look-see around. Old tapestry of King Arthur. Somehow it seems a bit more out of place in here. Can I touch it? Remembering countless examples of things hidden behind medieval tapestries, you look behind it. Fortunately, all you find is dust, so much for that theory. God damn. Okay, what about this? Books are all about the history of Smailholm. Okay, so read through something. Browse the books, pull one out at random, read the passage. Interesting facts about Smailholm. Smailholm Tower served as a beacon to ships, guided them to Berwick. In 1744, labourers earned 5d60, about 2.5 pence per day. By 1800, the population declined and they were able to earn about 1 silver, or 5 pence, per day. Captain Cook's mother, Jean, lived in Smailholm before her marriage to John Cook of Edinburgh. They were believed to have married in Smailholm Church. Okay, interesting. Here's another one. There was a hospital in the manor of Smailholm which was probably full of lepers and referred to as Smailholm's Better in the early documents. Thought to have been at what is now Court Hill, but no sign remains. It was recorded between 1420 and 1640 approximately. Maybe the same place as the Enthorn Hospital, which is at the same site, just within northern Punch. There was a hospital in the manor of Smailholm, which was... Okay, we already read through that. Okay, the diary belongs to Reverend Guyton Brown. Dates back to 1689. It reads, I don't bloody care if they're William and Mary ain't praying for them. Let's see those church bastards throw me out. I'd like to see them try. The diary is very old. Date on, it says 1303. Handwriting's awful. It says, King Edward I today came through the town. It's much shorter than I thought. Hey, I accidentally clicked on myself and said, you can do that after you figured this out. Oh my god, Ben, no! This is a friendly family game. Somewhat friendly family game. Wait, yeah, I mean, there's murders, but this would be a very different game if we were going around touching ourselves. I did have to look at a walkthrough to figure out what I was supposed to do next, but didn't realise there's a slightly different floorboard here that we can pry up. Now that the board has been moved, there is a gaping hole in the floor. Yep, let's stick a hand in. Push in the hole and find what appears to be an old diary. Okay, let's have a look at said diary. Browse through the diary. It belongs to one Edgar McGraw. Dates back to the 1950s. Here we go, something more recent. McGraw writes about old happenings in Smailholm. Several people in the town never seem to age, and how every so often a mysterious murder will occur. Kinda similar to what's happening nowadays, and explains why one of the graves was somebody who was over 200 years old. Final entry catches your attention. August 12, 1954. And no doubt that there is a witch cult in this town. Saw them in the woods. It was they who killed those 2 children. I'm sure they will kill again. And 2 children have been killed again, so God help us all. We lived in Smailholm for years, have no intention of leaving. The town is cursed. You also find a separate page which you tear out. There's a partial translation of the witch code in it. Here we go. But yeah, with the... Okay, so yeah, with the walkthrough as well, I also found out that in the game files there is a digital thing of the handbook Ben has. So we should be able to now fully translate that thing. Okay, so I've written all of this down, so we need inventory. Okay, so I've got both the things up. So first 2 letters are W. Okay, and circle thing there's D, E. Okay, arrow thing is on the other one. There's an A. No, it's not an A. It is. Oh no, it's a Y. Good, I was looking at the wrong one. Okay, and then the next one is D. Then next one is an M because it's facing the other way. Then we got a different type of arrow, which is the actual A. Then a backwards 6, which is an R. And Y. Oh, that spells out Mary. Interesting. And then we got W. Then a U with a dash in it is I. 3 things, which is L. And other one is D. I again. And then 3 dashes, which is E. Well, Mary will die is the second rot. That is concerning. Okay, what's the next line then? Okay, we got the... okay, we got I next. Then, what's this one? It's facing the other way, so that's an N. And another N. Then an O with a dot in it, is O. X with a tick. Where's that one? That one's a C. Then dashes, it's an E. And then the circle one is N. 6 with a dash in it is T. So it looks out innocent. And hold on, there's 3 dash L and it spells innocently. Okay, double C is B, and then T with an arrow is J. Fills up BJ. Okay, next word is W, and then double cross, which is H. E, backwards 6 is R. And another 3 dashes horizontally is E. And next one is W, E. Where we, then W, then the arrow thing, A. T with a circle facing that way is N. And 6 with the cross is a T. Okay, Mary will die instantly, BJ where we want. Doesn't really make sense. I did get that one right, didn't I? Yeah, I don't know about this top one because it's WW and then DEYD. Oh no, it's an A, not a Y. I don't know why. Yeah, no, so there's WW and dead. Mary will die. Instantly B, that was J. Oh, we can talk to you about the diary, okay? Go I found inside the Smailholm tower. What is it? Old diary from 50 years ago, but look at this entry. Show Mary the entry about the Smailholm witch cult. So there's been a secret witch cult operating in this town for over 50 years? Yes, they're the ones that killed the McBee children. Well, it certainly seems like good evidence in my favour. I'll say, I'm going to see if I can find Constable McGee so I can show him. Unless he's in on it. You have no choice but to let you out. Good luck then. I'll see you soon. Hopefully. Because, yeah, it mentions that Mary will die innocently. Potentially. Oh. Hello. I was just looking around for the constable, but I appear to have stumbled on upon something else. Seem to have stumbled upon a secret meeting. Luckily the participants don't seem to notice you. Is everything in place? Yes, Master. Tomorrow's ceremony will go as planned. The girl, still in prison, though she concerns me. Why is that? I fear she may be getting too close. We shall discuss this later. Let's go prepare for tomorrow. What you have to do. We gotta not get out of here before you get seen. So yeah, he is in on it, because of course he is. Yeah, I had a feeling that this little place here would house something. Des wouldn't just put this place in here for no reason. Yeah, we can talk to her about Constable McGee. You're not gonna believe this. What is it? I was out in the woods and I saw Constable McGee. He's one of them. He's a witch. Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. He was talking to some guy in a black coat. I had a feeling there was something not right about this place. I have to get you out of here, Mary. They're gonna kill you. Then, sweet of you, but how are you gonna get this cell open? I haven't really thought about that yet. I'll come up with a plan. When I do, I'll bust you out of there. Very well, I'll be waiting. See you soon. And you seem very calm about this, Mary. And yes, damn shame we don't have some moonshine on us, because if we learn anything, that apparently can be used as a good explosive. Oh, hi. There you are, Jordan. I've been looking for you. Constable McGee, I thought I wouldn't see you in the woods, did you? Thought maybe you sold the case? Uh-oh. I'm in trouble, aren't I? Killed the McBee children, didn't you? You're going to frame poor Mary and make yourself look like some big hero? Well, you're half right about that, but your half-assed theories bore me. Truth is, I've come to stop your snooping around. Lucia's become too slack. What are you talking about? I don't think I need to waste time explaining myself. Wait, what, are you gonna kill me? Of course not. I'm no murderer. I seriously doubt you'll be coming along quietly, so I'm gonna have to use this tranquilizer gun to make sure you don't put up a fight. No thank you, I don't want to be tranquilized. Oh, Cribber, fuck you. Oh. Suddenly everything goes fuzzy and you black out. Well, it's worth a try. I was gonna use the crowbar on him, but I guess not. Finally wake up and find yourself tied up in a very small room. Pockets slightly emptier too. Ah, god damn it. I want to keep those things. Hear muffled voices nearby. The door, currently the only exit. Tiny dark room. Guess it must be using storage closet under a staircase. Alright. What do I do? You see, Ben John, currently tied up. Struggle a bit, the ropes are kinda tight. How are you currently tied up, prevents you from reaching that? Fair enough. Okay, hook. Can I use anything on the hook? Oh, hold on. Yeah, it was different. It's time you frantically wiggle around. Ropes around your head definitely feel a bit looser. Okay, try wiggling around more. Constable McGee must not have been paying too much attention during not tying classes. Manage to loosen the rope and free yourself on the bondage. Yay! Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, of course it's locked. Peer through the hole. Trust everything is still going according to plan. Yes, Master. Taking care of everything. Sacrifice has been prepared. Aye, everything is in readiness. Pleased to hear this. You have served me well, Brother McGee. Must go and rest now. Shall see you this evening. Farewell, Master. Hear the sound of someone exiting the door, and someone else climbing upstairs. Someone in the room above you begins pacing back and forth. Okay, so... Oh, okay, no. Because I did have an idea to put the rope up here. What do I do with that now? Squeak. Put a rope on the floorboard above you is definitely loose. Tug on the rope as hard as you can. Yeah, I thought so. Time it up to the squeaks. But if the person on the loose board and you're pulling causes it to collapse. Fuck you. I was stuck. Sucks to be you. Too bad I don't have like a feather to tickle his feet or something. Okay, what can we do? Too bad we don't have your crowbar, otherwise I'd use that. Okay. Think about a pants, you bet that's Constable Mickey. What can we do? Pants him? We got the rope and the hook. Okay, hold on. We can use this. Come on down. Oh, God. I mean, this is such an innovative way to get a key. Use your rope and hook. You snag the constable's pants and tear them. You pull the rope back and find a key attached to it. Haha, fuck you. We can get out of here. Lock the door with the key and quickly make your escape from the constable's house. Ben, over here. Oh, you made it out? Harry, how did you get out of jail? I haven't got time to explain now, Ben. We're in terrible danger. Yeah, no shit. Oh, I didn't mean to skip. It's not safe here, Ben. Come with me. Know a place in the woods where we can stay and plan our next move. Okay. Okay, Mary, let's go. Here we are. We'll be safe now. I like to see the looks on their faces of those witches when they realized they would be having their sacrifice tonight. What makes you say that? You're out of the town. They were going to sacrifice you tonight. Weren't they? Ah, Ben, told you your trust in nature was going to get you hurt someday. Ah, you bitch. Master, so you wish to? God damn it. Wait, Lord Voldemort? What the hell? She is, along with the rest of the village. Very incompetent in the case of Brother McGee, but Sister Blaine has served me quite well. Who are you? Ah, how rude I've been. I'm a Sorceress. Sorceress? Sounds like some bad 80s movie villain. Silence. Time draws near for the sacrifice. But I thought Mary said you weren't going to kill her. That's right, we're going to kill you. But I don't understand. Come on, Ben, you're a bit slow here. You have two choices, Mr. Jordan. Either you come over quietly, or you have no choice but to render you unconscious while we transport you to our sacrificial altar. I mean, like you guys did beforehand. I've been unconscious enough for one day. Let's go. I would advise you not to try any sudden moves. You would not like to experience my wrath, I can assure you. Well now, this is a fine mess you're in. You will be designated this evening's sacrifice. I'm currently tied to a stake. Damn it. Escape only just to go back, straight back to being tied up again. At least we didn't get tranquilized this time. Members of the witch court have been muttering to themselves for about 15 minutes. You sense that something bad is going to happen soon. Yeah. Hello, we're about to be sacrificed. The bright side, nobody bothered searching through your pockets before tying you up, so if you do somehow manage to escape, you won't be at a disadvantage. My brothers, the time for the sacrifice draws near. It's nearly midnight and our lamb is in place. Make sure he suffers, Master. He must pay for what he did to me. Now, Brother McGee, sacrifice is supposed to be a time of rejoicing and rebirth, not for bloodthirsty revenge. Now, wait a minute. I have a lot of questions, and I demand some answers. I'm sure you've heard the old saying about a certain curious feline and its fate. Mary, why you? I mean, I thought we were getting along pretty well. Don't be stupid, that was all part of the plan. So all this time I've just been a pawn in your sick little game? Yes, but on the bright side, death will enable us to live for many more generations. Gee, when you put it that way, it makes me wonder why I just didn't volunteer to be sacrificed. Enough chatter. We have precious little time to waste. Stop right there. Oh hey, Gordon. Mind free me, old buddy, old pal? Mr. Jones, never thought I'd be glad to see you. Why, John? I have business to conduct. You're all under arrest for conspiracy to commit murder. Amusing, this man thinks he can stop us. Come along quietly, or you leave me no choice but to use force. Brothers, deal with him. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Now put your weapons are no match for me. I'll get him, Master. Don't believe it, he bloody vanished. Told you, they're witches. Brothers, kill this man. Must away now. Make sure Jordan, can't read that. You see that? You turned into a bat. You must be a strong girl. They're a type of vampire witch from Romania. I read about them in my Paranormal Investigator's Handbook. I don't believe this is happening. Could you maybe stop disbelieving long enough to untie me? Okay, thank you. I'll hold off these people so you can catch that thing. Will do. Okay, good luck. So I'm guessing this is where the vampires myth came into play. Yeah, you can't run forever. So you escaped. What a pity. We can't sacrifice you tonight or all the villagers will die. What about you? I don't need the sacrifice to live. I can manage on my own. Taking blood from unsuspecting victims. Just so much easier when you have a loyal following to help you out. But enough chatter. If they don't sacrifice you, at least I can feast on your blood tonight. Oh, great. Oh shit, rope, hook. Sorceress sinks his teeth into your neck and drains your blood. Way to go, Ben. Now you're his vampire slave. Great, yay. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay, let's try this again. Frantically tossed a razor-sharp hook in the general direction of Sorceress' neck. Oh, and somehow managed to be hidden! Yay, we did it! Jordan, there you are. Mr. Jones, what happened to the rest of the cult? It was the strangest thing. It all ganged up on me. I thought it was all over. And then they all disintegrated into ashes. That's probably because I just killed Sorceress. Anyway, I think it's safe to say that the threat has been dealt with. Perhaps so, though I can't claim to understand half of what happened. I think there is nothing more to be done here. Yeah, I've got a lot of unanswered questions myself. Makes me wonder if I could have found out more, somehow. Oh, now is not the time to dwell upon what could have been. I think the first order of business is to leave this place and do the necessary paperwork. Great. Yay. Since you participated actively in this case, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to accompany me back to England. Act as a witness. Right, I guess I could use a break from all this. Let's go. Ben accompanied Percy back to London. He helped him file a whole bunch of boring paperwork. Scotland Yard reimbursed Ben for the money he didn't make as a result of the case. However, Ben was left wondering several things about the case. Who had murdered the McBee children? Why had he been picked for the sacrifice? Why did the McBees have a painting of Sorceress in their living room? Oh. So that was Sorceress? However, there wasn't any way Ben could find out now, so he quickly tried putting the questions out of his mind. Should go back and try taking the other path. Wait, there's another path? Luckily, I happened to have a save just right before talking to these guys, but unfortunately, it is my only other save, so... Unfortunately, I can't really skip forward much, so I had to replay a little bit of a chunk of this, so... Luckily, it doesn't seem to be too long, but... hoping for is if I click on that, I should be able to potentially ask him about the painting now. Aha, here we go, painting. Couldn't help but notice that portrait over your fireplace. Oh, that's my late Uncle Fred. Don't mean to sound rude, but why is he so pale and bald? I mean, that is kind of rude. He had cancer, and shortly before he died, he asked to have his portrait done. Oh, I see. Interesting. Uncle Fred, you say? Well, at least we found out that tad bit of information, but I now need to get to where the path alternates now. I accidentally clicked on it there. There's no need to climb the arch, you could just walk through. Okay, but I should be back to see the constable here. Aha, here we go. Okay, that's what we need to do. Just click through all of this. Aha. I think quickly, or thinking quickly, he threw the crowbar at the constable's head. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so I had to act a little bit more quickly to get this. I was nearly on the right track, actually. I just wasn't quick enough to throw my crowbar. Standing outside the village of Smailholm, I went to look at the constable. Constable McGee has been knocked out cold. Hell yeah. Oh wait. First constable and find the keys on the key ring. You also take the opportunity to snag his tranquilizer gun. Hell yeah. Good thinking, Ben Jordan. Good thinking. Can I knock him out with a drink gun, huh? I want to knock him out again for a second time. But oh well. He will hopefully be out cold for a little while longer. But yeah. We still need to get Mary out, which is not going to probably end well, because we kind of now know that she's also in on it, so shame that Ben doesn't know about it. Unlock the cell door with the constable's keys. Go, Mary, free to go. Oh, Ben, you're amazing, but I have no place to go. Go back home. The townspeople will come looking for me once they find out I've escaped. Well, you could always come back to the inn with me. There's nobody around during the day, so no one would see you. Right, let's go there then. Oh, you're safe in my room, Mary. Don't think anyone will think to look in here before we get the whole mess sorted out. Well, Ben, I can't thank you enough for this. Hey, no thanks necessary. I'm just doing my job. No, it's more than that. You've been so kind to me and treated me as a friend, even though I was the prime murder suspect. Not many people would do that. I mean, I can't remember the last time someone was kind to me. The whole village always thought I was a witch, so I never really had any friends. It's terrible. Don't see how anyone could be so be unkind to such a sweet and pretty person. Oh my goodness, you're making me blush. I must confess, I thought you were particularly handsome when we first met. So anxious to get out of jail so I could spend more time with you. Is this going where I think it's going? Now I'm the one who's going to blush. Oh hell yeah! Well, I don't really know what to say. Don't say anything. Just kiss me again. But it's gonna lead to something else, eh? Even though we're kind of sleeping with the... Oh hell yeah, we got Ben laid! I don't know how he's gonna feel when he realizes that, when he finds out that Mary is, betraying him. Oh no. Poor old Ben. Mary is sleeping peacefully. Don't want to wake her up. Okay, fair enough. Okay, let's leave then. Oh, hi. As expected, you didn't listen to me. I warned you, Jordan. I told you to get out of town, but you insisted on staying. Now I'm afraid I have no choice but to interrogate you as a suspect in this case. Well, as long as you don't tie me up or anything, go right ahead, I've got nothing to hide. We'll see about that, so come with me. Okay, well... You gonna ask me some questions, or what? Would you mind not pacing so much? It's really starting to get on my nerves. Formulate some questions for you, Jordan. Now I have precious little time, so I'd appreciate it if you were as truthful as possible. What do you know about Mary Blaine's disappearance from the town jail? Well, about that... well, we might as well tell the truth, because we know at least he's one of the good guys, so if we want him to, you know, come rescue us later, then might as well tell the truth and set her free. You what? That's right, I let her out of the jail. You realize she was the prime suspect in the murder. Yes, but I also realized I was threatened at gunpoint by Constable McGee. What? You heard me. Constable McGee was going to shoot me with a tranquilizer gun outside the town. He said some things were clearly indicates there are other people involved and that Mary is innocent. I see. I was not aware of this information. Now then, who murdered Wilma Wiggins? Who did? Shit, definitely wasn't Percy. I don't know if it was McBees or McGee, so... It would have been the Dark Witches. Because the Dark Witches, specifically a witch cult operating here in Smailholm. I'll hear none of this paranormal nonsense. Fine, don't believe me, but take a look at this diary I found. Showed Percy the entry about the witch cult. I see, so you do believe this cult mentioned in the diary is still here? Yes, I do. They may not be broomstick-riding, spell-casting witches, but they're definitely dangerous people. Valid point. However, we have no proof of specific members of this cult. A good lead, but not a great one. Do you mean to tell me you're actually agreeing with me? I would put it past you. I'll put it that way, but I am less hesitant. So, who do you think killed the McBee children? Confess I did it. Say nobody killed them. Accuse Constable McGee or accuse the McBees. Was it the McBees? Because I did kind of say I suspected them potentially. The McBees themselves. Think the McBees killed their own children? Potentially. Yes, I've seen it on the news thousands of times. Parents come on TV acting heartbroken and sobbing their eyes out, saying, "Please return our children." Then a couple of weeks later, they confess to killing the kids themselves. The fact that they left town so quickly is pretty suspicious too, if you ask me. Must say I hadn't considered that possibility. Very well, I shall look into that angle. The more evidence we can have on this murder, the better. For now, we're done here. Please leave now, Jordan. I've finished with you. Not really sure where to go now. Wait, you were not there before. Okay, well, we found something. Something has been growing on a tree. Take a closer look. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's translate this. Okay, the first one is the... I still got the other stuff written down, so I can kind of go off of that. So, other one is L. The U with a dash, that was I. The one going around like that is M. And I'll just skip over to the other one, which was N. The U with a dash is I. The one with the arrow pointed thing. What's that one? No, I have that one written down somewhere. Okay, that's an A. T, then E. Oh. So eliminate. Okay, well, the last letter there is J. Then the arrow pointed down. Hold on. I need to open these back up again. Okay, so star is on the other page. So is the other letter. Hold Okay, so star is Q. And the A, sideways A is P. A PQJ. And last one in the corner is Z. Oh, I'm assuming that's signature for our Voldemort guy, but it was PQJ. Something about eliminating something. Would it be start of the person's name maybe? Because P for Percy, Q I have no idea, but J for Jordan, perchance, maybe? Interesting. So we found something. Right, I haven't got time for you right now. Too busy formulating theories. Why the hell do we need to borrow his shovel? Insult him? We'll tell him about the witch code. Okay, we can do that. Professor, you're in trouble. And what makes you say that? There's a message on the tree written in witch code, and it's incredibly threatening. And what does it say? Or what does the code say? Okay, I'm guessing it's the second one that we found. PQJ. It said eliminate PQJ and it was signed by someone called Sid. Are you sure? Yeah, it wasn't written on one of the trees at the top. Oh, it was on top of the tree near the dark forest. Go see for yourself if you don't believe me. I will. Perhaps I can find some clues nearby. Excuse me, would you? Okay, hopefully he doesn't get killed. It's Percy's bag of stuff. Percy may be a jerk, but that doesn't give you the right to go snooping through his stuff. Besides, if he caught you, you'd be in big trouble. Oh, come on. He would snoop through my shit. Can I take the shovel then? Because apparently I need it. Tried to borrow Percy's shovel for a while. Because I can. Because why not? Okay, I just had a very morbid thought. Don't need to go grave digging, do we? God, I hope not. Oh no. That's what I feared. Luckily, pull out a shovel and begin digging up McGee's children's grave. God, this is all sorts of fucked. Why do we need to dig this up exactly? After what seems like hours, you finally hit something. You hop on into the open grave. Do we really need to be going and desecrating our children's graves? Do we really need to add that to our bucket list? In the children's grave, yep. Hold your breath as you prepare to lift the coffin lid. Creak, you open the lid. Okay, inside the coffin you see absolutely nothing. The coffin is completely empty. The fuck? What the hell is going on here? Close the coffin lid and climb up out of the grave. What the hell? Oh hi, I can explain. Suddenly you have a very bad feeling in the pit of your stomach. Oh, hello there, Mr. John. Seems you've been busy. Yeah. Mr. and Mrs. McGee. I thought you were leaving town. You play coy with us, Jordan. We know what you're seeing. So you two are members of the witch cult? Yeah, I mean, that's obvious. That's right, but we aren't the only ones. Everyone in Smailholm is, even your precious Mary. Don't even have children, do you? The idea of us actually raising little brats is almost too ridiculous to consider. So if your kids weren't murdered, why was I called out here? Why is Mary put in jail if she is one of you? Why did you bother making this fake grave? You could answer your questions, but I think there's someone else who'd do a better job. And who might that be? Dear old Voldemort. Yeah, but man, the kids didn't exist in the first place. Man, this is all sorts of fucked up. Yeah, you're the painting guy from painting. Yep, that's correct. I am Sorceress, the grand... yeah, Sorceress. A cheesy 80s movie or something. Your parents? Silence. I have no time to waste. The evening draws near, and soon it will be time for our sacrifice. Who are you sacrificing? Come on, Ben. Are you sacrificing you, Mr. Jordan? I guess I should have seen that coming, but why me? Come along now. There is no time for questions. What if I don't come on? We'll have to subdue you. I can assure you it won't be a pleasant experience. Oh, I know that for sure. Well, I guess I haven't got much of a choice. Let's go. And we're back here again. Now this is a fine mess you're in. You've been designated the evening sacrifice and currently tied to a stake. Members of the witch cult have been muttering to themselves, Bryce, I nobody bothered to search through your pockets beforehand. Yeah, we've already read through all this. Oh, I'm feeling a bit generous tonight. What do you want to know? Ooh. Either ask about the sacrifice, about Sorceress, or why me? I know about Sorceress. I read about you. You were the leader of a witch cult back in the colonial America, weren't you? It seems my reputation precedes me. Yes, that was I. Sacrifice was interrupted by a constable who infiltrated our group. I was able to escape and make my way back to the homeland of Romania. You're from Romania? Originally, yes. Spending a few centuries regaining strength by sucking life out of some nearby villages, I came here. People of Smailholm have been very loyal to me. Interesting. Okay, what about sacrifice then? Why are you having to sacrifice anyway? Today's the festival of La Masse. We commemorate this occasion with a gift of eternal youth. Next, we must sacrifice a young virgin and take their youth every 20 years. But, well, I'm not a virgin anymore. Oh, you've been terribly mistaken. I'm not a... You know for a fact that you are. You can tell these things. Oh, well, shit. Wait, did I sleep with Mary the other night? So, does that mean I'm not a virgin anymore? Poor Ben. Poor Ben. All the people to sacrifice, why pick me? Excellent question, but that is a long story and time is precious. Suffice it to say that luring you here was easy. All we had to do was make up the story of the murdered children and assign everyone a role. That way we can make certain that you would be running around investigating while we prepared your sacrifice. And obviously it worked, despite a small unforeseen deviation. What deviation? I was anticipating a crowbar to the head. You were not intended to free Mary. Of course we worked around that, and here you are. I haven't got any more questions. Then let us commence the sacrifice. Stop. Wait, Mary? Well, isn't it Sister Blaine, are you not wearing your robes? Mary, is it true? Are you really a witch? Yes, Ben, I'm afraid so. However, I didn't anticipate you being so kind to me. I thought you would just think I was the enemy. I thought I'd feel this way, but I love you, Ben. Well, touching. However, I might remind you that we have a sacrifice to perform. Really harm and Sorceress. I've had enough of living forever. Very well, if that's the way you feel, I shall alleviate you of your great burden. Mary, no! I want true love and burned to pieces. Well, shit. That's just honestly sad. Poor Ben had probably the first woman in his life to ever say that to him, and she goes and gets burnt to death. I am so overcome with rage at the idea that Mary truly loved you, and Sorceress so thoughtlessly took her away from me. To go angrily and break free from the ropes. And we run for it in rage. The sacrifice is escaping. What do we do, Master? You fools, you just let him get away. Obviously, if you want something done right, you've got to do this yourself. I'll handle this. Okay, well, managed to find your way to the entrance of the Dark Forest, but you can't keep running. You need to deal with Sorceress somehow. Drink gun. Or shovel. Oh, I guess look here. It looks like there's something down here. Ah, there we go. Just had to find a very specific spot. Bend down and pick up the stick, feeling a non-sense of tension. Oh my god, is this the same damn stick that we used all that time ago? Ah, Jordan. Stay away from me. You killed Mary. Yes, I've seen this before. You loved her, she loved you. It's all so terribly tragic. Heartless bastard. What you care about is your sacrifice. Well, I suppose that's true, of course. Being this thing, I don't need the sacrifice. I can survive, yeah, we already know this. I'd like to see you try. But is this the same? It is, oh my god. Okay, are we gonna stake him through the heart? Or not? So that's not gonna work while he's coming right now. Freak on. Ha! Fuck you! Okay, and then we stake him. Stake him? There we go. You haven't got an actual stake, you figure the stick will be the next best thing. Take a deep breath and prepare to drive the stake into Zora's heart. What the devil are you doing out here? Oh, you would not believe it. Mr. Jones, I just destroyed Sorceress, the creature that was behind all this. Yes, sir. Glad I found you. My sources led me to believe that you had been kidnapped and sacrificed by these lunatics. Well, that's what they were planning on doing, but I managed to escape. Where are they now? Must take me to them so I can arrest them. Yeah, about that. Follow me. They're over this hill to the west. Yeah, they kind of gone poof. My god, I don't believe this. They're all dead. They're all aged dramatically too. Guess with Sorceress is gone and no sacrifice, they couldn't go on living. This is by far the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. Well, obviously there is nothing more to do here, so I suppose we can declare this case closed. I'm going to have to ask you to accompany me back to England, however, as you were directly involved in the case and got paperwork to do and yada yada. That sounds fine to me. That doesn't mean that you're not going to be so close-minded anymore. I'll admit I have seen some strange happenings on this case, but I wouldn't go so far as to say I'd believe in the paranormal just yet. Damn it, we should have gone with the other ending. Don't worry, I'll make you a believer out of you yet. Where are we going to be? Mulder and Scully? And so Ben went back to London with Percy to find out the case paperwork. While he was there, he took some time off and went sightseeing to try and get the pain of losing Mary out of his head. Scotland Yard reimbursed him for his services as he didn't get any money from the case. However, he still wondered why he specifically had been chosen to be the sacrifice for the witch cult. We wanted to check out the other path, as it has different puzzles and an alternate ending, which we've already seen. And with that, that's the end of the third case. Man, what a fucking case. Man, we were definitely putting our harm's way a lot more than we had the previous times. Although we didn't get any gruesome ends this time, so I guess that's a plus. I like that it had the alternate endings. Definitely not expecting that, but definitely excited to see what the future holds for the other Ben John games, because we still got, another 5 of them to play through, so yeah. Gonna be very concerning as to what else Ben is gonna have to be put through.